Well, here we are in northern Arizona. It's one of my favorite places. We're going to get after Arizona's screaming giants.
That's right, folks. Today, we're in Arizona for two great elk hunts with Diamond Outfitters. First up is Jeff Kruger. No stranger to hunting or long-range shooting. This is his first time hunting this area with Dan Adler.
One of the things that makes this area special is it's specially managed for a higher bull to cow ratio, and that gives you older age class bulls, which provides for better genetics and an overall superior quality hunt. When you look at different areas around the western United States, a giant elk is a 6x6. Doesn't matter the score, a 6x6. You know, when you get a tag like this here in Arizona, whether it's archery, rifle, or muzzleloader, some people will hold up for 350 inches and above, and our hunters in this camp were no exception.
Here's the situation right now. We've got a real strong wind out of the west, averaging pretty close 20 miles an hour down on the flat, but we're on the lee side of this knob, and that wind is curling around the knob, and it'll get gusting pretty good off our left side, and then it'll get dead calm, and it'll come over the top of us and come back up the draw underneath us. And we're watching for elk across this draw, so what I've been watching is about 500 and a quarter, 550 over there. What I've been watching is the treetops over there and along the bottom. And just like sitting right here right now, it's real calm where we're at. Same thing will happen over there, and in the window, like water flowing against that canyon wall over there, it'll gust up and shake those treetops real good, one direction or another. It's not always the same. And so if we're gonna take a shot over there, we would just watch those treetops once we got set up extremely carefully, and we'd catch a lull over there when we had a lull here, try and time those lulls to make a long-range shot. It's always, everything in shooting long range is about the wind. If you can't figure it out, don't shoot, just back off. And down on the flats, the Husqvarna system will take real good care of us. We just go with the top of the dial once we read the wind, and it just takes a lot of experience reading it in these canyons like this, but I think we got kind of a read on what's going on over there, and we'll depend on the Husqvarna scope system to do the rest.
We all know the excitement of what it's like to have a late season bull elk tag out west, but we also know the challenges that can come with it. Today we're just dealing with horrendous wind that's pretty demoralizing to the average hunter. But to take advantage of that, we're on the leeward side of a hill at a pinch point that leads to water. It's been really dry. In fact, it's been dry up here for 100 days. I'm sitting next to Jeff Kruger, who I know can make up to 800-900 yard shot if we need him to. These bulls are going to be moving late, but they're going to be coming for that water. We're hoping tonight Jeff gets a Husqvarna advantage and we can take down an Arizona bull.
Dan isn't worried about Jeff's skills as a long-range shooter. Having placed several times in the top 3 at the Husqvarna Challenge, Jeff is someone who practices what he preaches when it comes to long range. On top of that, Dan Adler's Diamond Outfitters has a solid record of great bulls over the years. So despite tonight's wind challenges, they're confident in their abilities. Turning back the pages a few years, we bring you another hunt with Dan Adler, this time with James Katanich. Unlike Jeff's late season elk hunt, James was able to start his hunt on day 1, and who better to navigate him than star guide Pat Romero.
We're at about the elevation of 6,000 feet. The topography here is a lot of juniper, a lot of pinon trees. It's very thick country, so you have to get in good high points to glass for elk, and that's how you pick them out. You just look for pieces of elk here or running there, or just that's the name of the game in this part of the world, just glassing. As you can see, the country is really thick, so we just have to take our time and tear it apart and see what we find. It's always fun glassing for elk in this part of the world. You'll see a lot of elk. Like this morning, we picked up 7 or 8 raghorns, and all of a sudden we just saw a big dominant bull, and there's no mistaking that bull. Even from a mile and a half away, he's just a tremendous bull. And when you see that, man, it's exciting, it's fun. I mean, get some blood pressure going, and I mean, you just don't know how to react. It's just a lot of fun. It's just a blast being out here this time of the year.
There's still tons of elk on the way, so keep it right here on the Best of the West, your long-range hunting authority. The Best of the West is brought to you by the Wild Sheep Foundation, Gunbroker.com, Cryptech Camo, the Best of the West Shooting Systems, Defiance Custom Actions, Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable, Huskama Optics, and LongRangeStore.com. Welcome back to the Best of the West. James Kadanich is itching to get his first elk with Dan Adler and Diamond Outfitters in Arizona.
If there's one public misconception I could clarify about hunting Arizona, it's that all of our tags take 20 years to draw. Now don't get me wrong, we have some great hunting here that does require a draw and can take a considerable amount of time. But truth be told, close to 70% of the hunts we do here at my company are either 100% guaranteed draw tags or over the counter. So when it comes to hunting Arizona, stop dreaming, start hunting. So in the heat of the day, in the middle of the day like this, when most of the animals are bedded down, a lot of hunters would think, well, it's an elk, so it's going to stand out, it's going to be really obvious. So they kind of take their binos and they just kind of wave them back and forth. They're more scanning than glassing. A lot of hunters fail to realize is even an animal as big as an elk can be picked up in the trees from its bed from something as simple as the flicker of an ear, the chewing motion of the cud, an antler tine turning in the sun. So when you're scanning the middle of the day, hot weather, bedded down elk like we're doing today, really leave your glasses on a tree for seconds or even a minute at a time and actually move your eyes within the glass to kind of scan for your target, because more times than not you'll really impress yourself with what you can find when you do that.
Okay. Glassing really is the name of the game when it comes to Arizona elk hunting. That goes for opening morning as well as the last week of the season. As we flash forward, it looks as if Jeff Kruger and his guide are being rewarded for all that effort.
Saw 2 bulls and some cows over this edge yesterday morning. Nothing's really been moving in the evenings hardly at all. Everything's been holding tight in timber, so we're doing our best to get in on something. We were miles away when we spotted this bull. But we can see horn, so he's got to be decently sore. Hoping he comes out tonight to get a little closer look at him. If you're just trying to scan an area with bino, we read left to right. So if you're trying to pick an area apart and you're scanning left to right, you're more likely to skip over stuff unless you're Arabic and you read right to left. So if you're scanning right to left, it helps to pick stuff apart. You're not skipping over it. Try it sometime, honestly. If you scan left to right, you're more likely to jump across stuff and go fast. Right to left, you'll pick stuff apart.
As time runs out, Jeff is lucky enough to spot an elk and make a move. This is where all his practice as a marksman comes into play. Jeff is able to get into position quickly and confidently. Once the elk is in the crosshairs, it's all over.
He's looking right at us.
We're gonna eat that one. Good job, Jeff.
Nice shot.
On this hunt, it really proved that sometimes it's 7 days of hard work for 30 seconds of glory, but those 30 seconds will last you a lifetime.
Hey, nice job, buddy. Getting
All
on
right.
it quick like that.
Thank you.
Let's go check him out. We didn't
You
get a lot of
betcha.
time to size him up, but it's literally the last day of the season, and he had a big frame, so
Yeah.
pull down.
Yep. He's a good bull. Been a real fun hunt with these guys. They hunt hard. They're great glassers. They know the country real well. Again, a Diamond Outfitter, Dan Adler. They do a heck of a job. We hunted hard.
Keep it right here on the Best of the West, your long-range hunting authority. Welcome back to the Best of the West. Jeff Kruger has just made a great shot and is working his way down to his trophy.
It has been blowing. The last 3-4 days, it's just been howling wind down in the 20s in the morning, and they I don't know, they've been pretty well holding up. So this brushy stuff, and they're out just for a little bit in the morning and try and glass them and then get on them, and they're already back in this brush, and it doesn't seem like they hardly move at all during the day. So we've been seeing elk every day, but just glimpse here and there, and then we seen a couple bulls here yesterday, and they gave us a slip and got out of there, but this guy didn't give us a slip, did he?
He tried. He tried. No, the wind's been ripping real good. It's been in the teens and 20s the last 3 mornings. The wind's been blowing so hard, made me a little homesick for Wyoming being out here.
Despite missing that Wyoming wind, Jeff now gets to experience the best part of any elk hunt, the approach.
Looks like a good bull.
That's the best smell in the world, ain't it?
I tell you what, it sure smells like a bull elk, doesn't it?
Nice work.
He's a great last day bull, huh?
Heck yeah.
He's a big, pretty old guy there.
Get him out of here, huh?
Yeah.
Right on.
Thank you. That's a great last day bull.
He didn't go maybe 70 yards downhill. So how
Think
about we
that
watch
much.
him?
Yeah.
We watched the dust fly when he come in here. So
That big cloud of dust where he kicked and crashed. Yeah, this is the last morning of the season. We've had a pretty tough hunt, and by golly, this is a beautiful bull to be blessed with on the last morning of the season. So I'm really tickled with him, and really, really thankful to have him this morning. This is day 7 on our hunt down here, Dan Adler, Diamond Outfitters, and with Jeff, the guide, Goat Legs. We've been following him over hill and dale and up the rock slides and down the rock slides and around the hills, and generally every morning we've headed out in the headlamps way before shooting light and come back well after shooting light at night. We've hunted really hard. Guys know the area really well. They know these elk real well, but we've had a full moon and a lot of wind and cold, and it's just been a little challenging elk hunt like a lot of them are, but by golly, it sure worked out good.
yeah, he made a perfect shot too. He didn't go 50 yards, 60 yards maybe down the hill here and piled up.
By golly, all the guys out there training with rifles, you train long range and all that stuff, but it's good to change your positions up and learn to shoot sitting well uphill, learn to shoot downhill, uphill, all that stuff. Learn to get in position quick, because sometimes we don't have time to put out our shooting rest and get all settled in, and for a longer shot sometimes it's short and quick and up and downhill, and it's good to know how to shoot all the different positions well and get into them quick.
Definitely didn't have the option of getting the prone there, and he was ready to bust, so it was do or die kind of situation.
Outstanding performance on this system is my Huskama 5-20 Blue Diamond scope. It doesn't make any difference if the elk are 150 yards or 700 or 800 yards. These scopes are amazing. They're extremely dependable. The use of these scopes is really quick. I mean, where everybody else is figuring out all kinds of formulas, you just range the animal, dial the scope, use the wind indicator on top of the scope for your minutes of hold when you're shooting in the wind, and you can get in position, get a shot off really quick with these scopes. That's why I use the equipment. They're really dependable. Now we got to get this bull cleaned up and we'll get him on out of here.
Congratulations again. It's a great shot.
Thank you much. Thanks for all your help.
Now we got to get him out of here.
All righty. Time to go to work.
The demanding work is drawing to a close for Jeff Kruger, but it's just starting for James Katanich as we once more flash back to his elk hunt. Pat has spotted a potential toad, and James can't pass it up.
A bugle. Guys, you guys hear that bugle?
Yeah, I heard.
Where'd you guys hear it? Up this way?
Yeah, just
Okay.
in this general direction.
Okay, let's go and let's keep it quiet, but we gotta move kind of quick. James, I have a cow out. Come on. You see that cow out? Go over there. You get set up here. Just get set up. You got your cow ready? Okay. Relax, relax. Wait. Okay, wait. Go ahead, cow.
Keep it here on the Best of the West. When we return, the elk hunt in Arizona comes to a conclusion. The Best of the West is brought to you by the Wild Sheep Foundation, Gunbroker.com, Cryptech Camo, the Best of the West Shooting Systems, Defiance Custom Actions, Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable, Huskama Optics, and LongRangeStore.com. For more information on the products featured on today's show, please give us a call at 1-866-754-7618 or go online to LongRangeStore.com. To book your next hunt with Dan Adler at Diamond Outfitters of Arizona, give him a call at 1-520-730-8147 or go online to DiamondOutfitters.com. Jeff Kruger just completed his elk hunt.
A great last morning of the season, bull, and I'm really thankful to have him.
But now it's time to see if James Katanich can close the deal on his own Arizona bull.
Get set up here. Just get set up.
380. Okay. Go ahead. We can get this guy here. Okay. Don't shoot him moving.
Crank it up to 10 power. You on him.
I'm going to stop him if he's moving. There. Send it. Good hit. Good hit, racket. Stay on it. Stay on him. Okay, stay on him. He's getting wobbly. Wait. He's behind the tree. I don't think he's going anywhere. Yes! Okay, safe your gun.
All right.
I got it. Good, buddy. That's an Arizona giant bull right there, man. Good shot. He's not going in. He's not coming out of that thicket. Good shot, man. Good shot.
Skipper. Thank you.
That was awesome. Obviously, we always want to exercise extreme caution when approaching a downed animal, and a bull elk is certainly no different. We made sure we chambered around, had the Huskama power turned all the way down to 5, and the turret down to 200 yards. That way, if we needed a quick follow-up shot, we had it. Fortunately for all of us, that bull couldn't handle that 210 grain bullet, and he was down for the count. You know, it was pretty impressive watching a new hunter approach a giant, old Arizona warrior bull. You could see it in his body language, you could see it in his face, and you could see it in his eyes. He knew he accomplished something special. He knew he was with a team that was dedicated to his success, and it all came together. I really appreciated the respect and humility he showed in front of that bull. It was really a sight to see.
You did it, hermano.
So at that point, we pulled him out to get a better view of him. And once we got him in the sunlight, he was truly a sight to behold.
We put our hand on that bull, said a little prayer, and made him ours. And he's Jimmy's personal property for now and forever. It's gonna look beautiful on his home.
Guys, come on in. This is as much your bull as mine. This couldn't have happened without you guys. Oh man, I'm shaking. He is so beautiful. So I want to say thank you to you guys at Diamond Outfitters of Arizona. Definitely could not have done this without you. This is truly a bull of a lifetime, let alone this is my first bull.
Wow.
Could not have done it without you guys.
Congratulations.
I mean, the entire team. You guys are top notch. Looking forward to future hunts with you. The Best of the West 300 Win Mag. Pleasure to shoot. Extremely accurate.
Great job, Jimmy. Way to go,
Thank
brother.
you.
All right,
Great job,
congratulations.
guys.
All right, congratulations. I like
True
it.
Arizona
All right,
giant.
all right.
Thank you.
Way to go, brother.
All right, congratulations. Yes, all right.
One thing I really enjoyed about this episode hunting giant bull elk here in my home state of Arizona is we're able to highlight the ease of use and the versatility of the 5x30x56 Husqvarna scope. Whether it's rapid target acquisition or the ease of use of the dual stack turret, time after time, Jimmy was able to quickly and cleanly acquire the bull elk in his scope so that if the opportunity presented itself, he could make a clean, ethical shot. It was really exciting to watch him use it as a first-time user, and the results speak for themselves.
My emotions ran the complete gamut. I mean, I was happy, I was elated. The nerves kicked in. I mean, my hands were shaking, the adrenaline, everything. It's like I finally got my first bull elk, and he's a toad.
Regardless of what you're hunting, we hope you all have the same experience as James. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time on The Best of the West.